Michelozzo di Bartolomeo, also referred as Michelozzo Michelozzi, was an Italian architect and sculptor in the Italian Renaissance era. He was born in Florence, Italy in 1396 and died on October 7, 1472. He is the son of a tailor that is originally from French, and although his early training was not known, it can be seen from his work that he is an apprentice to a sculptor. He was very influential during the Italian Renaissance era, as he was really close to the Medici family and was frequently hired by them. In this presentation, I'm going to talk about 4 Michelozzo's work in the Renaissance era, which shows classicism and humanism in his work and why it is very influential and its significance to art history. The work that I'm going to talk about are Palazzo da Medici Riccardi, Church of Santissima Annunziata, Monastic Library, and Villa Medici Cafaggiolo. Starting off with the Palazzo Medici Riccardi, the construction began in 1944, and this is Michelozzo's most important and greatest work as it served as the role model of palaces during the era. The palace is commissioned by Cosimo de' Medici, and the style of the building is very rustic with elegance in it. It has a symmetrical doors that is very typical to the 15th century and led to the courtyard, and also it has a biforate windows. I think the most interesting part about this palace is that each layer of the palace has a different texture, as the first floor is rusty, the second floor changed a bit with a hint of ashlar but still rusty, and the third floor is finally full ashlar. This shows how unique his style is and how he thinks outside of the box and show the high social rank of the Medici family through his classicism style. The second work from Michelozzo is Church of Santissima Annunziata. This church is located at south end of Piazza Santissima Annunziata. He was commissioned to rebuild the church, and he rebuilt the nave of the church, making it into individual chapels from side aisles. Aside from that, he also added an entrance court to the church. He also designed an ornate altar canopy for the church, which shows a painting of the Virgin. This canopy is very extravagant with the details and design, again showing the classicism style that shows a high standard and high class from the person who commissioned him to do so. The third work from Michelozzo is the Monastic Library, which is located in Venice and built in 1433. Michelozzo designed a library for the monastery of San Giorgio Maggiore. It was commissioned by Cosimo de' Medici. It is one of his most elegant work. It has 3 aisles of equal height, the outer ones groin vaulted, the central one roofed by a barrel vault and supported on the airy arcade of delicate iron columns. The library also has a long narrow design with windows on both sides, which maximizes the use of natural light for the library. A lot of monks use this space as it is very calming for them to read, write, and also copy manuscript in the space, as the humanism effects on the design of the library made it very comfortable for them to work in the space as it focuses on human wellness. Lastly, the remodeling of Villa Medici Cafaggiolo. Michelozzo remodeled the Medici's family villa in 1452. He added rustic details to the entrance of the villa and also made halls more elegant and suitable for their era at that time. Cosimo de' Medici wanted to be a comfortable country retreat, and from this, Michelozzo used a style that is related to humanism, as it focuses on comfort for people, and also focusing on how it will affect the feeling people will feel with the architecture. So, to conclude this, Michelozzo is a very talented architect that has a very unique style that has affected the modern architecture. The classic and humanism style that becomes close to his style was proven by several of his works that shows elegance and comfort feeling in the design of his architecture. This is real significant to art history because his design has impacted the modern architecture today, especially because he worked really closely with a very influential family, which is the Medici, that is very known to the public, thus making it more known to the people. So this is it for Michelozzo. I hope you enjoy the video and I hope you like it. Thank you!